Hey all, I'm Untitled, one of the Fable sisters, and last time I made one of these, I was a bit huffy. So today I'm going to tell you about a more happy moment in my life. This is the story when I and Viltia went to our country's capital, Copenhagen, to see the show Ready Player 3 with the Game Grunts and Jacksepticeye. It also gave me a good reason to practice draw these three knuckleheads. Me and Viltia took a 3-hour train trip from our town to the capital. The show only began the next day at 8 at night time, so me and Viltia used most of our time to browse around in Denmark's biggest cities before we went to the show in the DR concert house. As you can imagine, there was a lot of people, so it was a bit hard for us because both of us lacked high social skills. We found our seat and the show began. All that I am about to tell from now on is from my memory, since the concert staff wasn't very fond of us filming the event. I was cut 2 times. The show began with the tour manager drag Robin aka Pixel Pit on the stage, where he should play Super Mario Bros. 3 with a silly Sonic hat over his eyes, so he was blind as a bat. The whole audience yelled at poor Pixel every time he should jump, so in 10 minutes we were his personal Navi. Poor guy. When Pixel was done with the round and was allowed to return back to his seat, Sean, aka Jack, came on the stage. He made a quick comment. It was a bit scary to see people from all the sizes. I don't blame him. Then Danny and Aaron from Game Grunts came on the stage, and Danny made a funny comic on how big the stage was. This comic surprised me. Denmark is not known to be a big country, and our biggest city is seen as a small town by many other countries. So hearing that the concert house has a larger stage than other European countries was odd. Oh yeah, Aaron thought the audience seat reminded him of a beehive, because we all know the Danes are in reality bees. They began the game and I remember Jack was Luigi, Aaron was Peach, and I think Danny controlled the audience 2 characters since he didn't choose one himself. The audience chose Donkey Kong and Rosalina as their character. Viltia and I were on the Rosalina team. The 3 YouTubers comment on how weird it sounded when we chanted her name. You be the judge. Rosalina! I'm not going to tell you much about the game itself, but I will tell you about the people who came on the stage. I didn't get on the stage myself, thank goodness for that, but I feel a bit bad for my sister since she wanted to. I remember when people was invited on the stage, they of course hugged the 3 YouTubers, but also each other, even if they were all strangers to each other. You know, in times like those, I'm very proud to be a Dane. One girl made a double dabbing, and I think Jack found himself a dabbing rival right there. Danny got spooked by this guy who jumped on the stage in his eagerness when he was picked. I don't blame either of them for their reaction. And of course, the Scandinavian battering appeared too. It is a bit hard to explain, but Norway, Sweden and Denmark always have to pick on each other, and we say pretty nasty things about each other's country as well. But this doesn't mean we hate each other. We just throw dumb words at each other like siblings do. Then there was this guy who tried to bribe the audience to cheer on his team. He told he worked in a Disney show. So it didn't work on me. Nope, not at all. Another girl who came on the scene had stage fright. In her panic to say something funny, she just said flæskesteg. It means roast pork and is a very popular meat dish here. The funniest thing with this in her panic word was enough to the whole audience began to chant flæskesteg, and the poor YouTuber didn't know what the word means. It was so funny to look at their confused faces. The game ended with Team DK 1, Team Rosalina as 2nd, Peach as 3rd, and Luigi was number shock. Jack was very unlucky in his game that day. Since there was still some time left of the show, they began to make a Q&A. I only remember some of the questions. If you could detect any lips, what would it be? Jack went with his personal path, don't question it. Aaron said his arm so he could smack Jack for that comment, and Danny said both his arms so he could give himself a hug. Aww. If you could be an animal, what would it be? Jack said squirrel, Aaron said panda, and Danny said worm. I'm not sorry for my action. Oh yeah, there was also one who proposed to his girl, and we was very brave of him. Congratulations! One boy had birthday that day, and if you ever see this, I was one of those who yelled "Tillykke" to you. It means happy birthday, by the way. The show ended. It was really fun to be part of. Even though my hands hurt for all that clapping we did that day. But it was worth it, I tell you. I guess that's all. I'll see you later. Bye bye!